Why do we feel more tired after relaxing? It is not like we pour vodka into an empty gas tank and wonder why the car is not moving. Or do we? Just like cars, which can run on different sources of energy, like gasoline, diesel, electricity, or your soul.
10,000 miles to the soul.
Different people can effectively recharge only with specific types of activities.
I'm so f***ing high right now.
Also similarly, just because you can fuel with gasoline a car, which runs on diesel, does not mean that you should.
Critical failure.
That is why, if you are an introvert, then partying all night or even actively texting for hours would be too much. You gain energy through solitude and quiet, so let your brains create ideas worth millions by massively reducing external stimuli. So no social media, video games, and so on. Just you and your thoughts. In the beginning, it might feel so boring, but after the initial wave, it will become much easier. You will start to discover things which previously you were too distracted to notice. So have a way to put down the ideas, such as a notepad. In the background you can put on relaxing music such as binaural beats, or you can take a relaxing walk in nature. To easier initiate the process, try meditating by having a rhythmical, even, deep and on abdomen directed breathing and concentrating on it. In the description you will find useful free tools for it. But if you are an extrovert, then being alone the whole day by playing single-player games is such a mismatch.
Critical failure.
You recharge from interacting with people, so talk with your loved ones. Moreover, in this case, using social media to connect with people is a great idea, such as about topics you feel very passionate. You can even use the comments section of this video to get interaction. Still, only a small part is purely extrovert or introvert. The vast majority is an ambivert, that is, in the middle of the spectrum. The direction ambiverts lean toward varies greatly, depending on the situation, which complicates things. If you are an ambivert, then spending too much time alone you get bored, yet too much time around other people leaves you feeling drained. That is why you need to go Sherlock Holmes mode and understand which side you have leaned too much, and then balance it out. Still, there are upsides, such as you can get lost in your own thoughts just as easily as in a conversation. Also, without stopping and fueling, there is no energy for movement. But if the car cannot drive, there is no use for fueling. We tend to perceive downtime either as something to indulge as much as possible or as an antagonistic force preventing from achieving dreams. In reality, the downtime is meant for recharging, so we have the energy to move further. That is why both complete each other, and indulging too much in one is very unhealthy, even preventing us from truly enjoying what we are doing. So avoid feeling guilty for effectively relaxing, for instance, for 1 hour, because it will double work efficiency for the next 3 hours. Some things to avoid are binging social media or playing video games. It is so easy to get tired from them, because you are doing a mentally exhausting or mind-numbing job with extra steps. The only exceptions to it are using them as tools for interacting with friends or meditating. For example, forming a team in real life to play MOBA, which allows to teach and be taught, share happiness about victories and cool combos. Also, your predictions about how relaxing things are might not match the reality, so reevaluate things you do for relaxing. For instance, for me, playing 1 hour MOBA during the mornings makes me tired and somewhat apathetic, if not angry.
Emotional damage!
But walking outside for 1 hour makes me energetic and full of ideas. Guess what I must do more often and what needs to go during the mornings? Hope these advices will help you get your mojo back much more effectively and be much less harsh on yourself during downtime. Moreover, if you wish to implement these advices much more effectively, then learn from this video.